Think about this morning. You grabbed your keys. Maybe you were running late. Maybe you had 100 things on your mind. You said goodbye to your dog. Maybe you didn't even look back, and you walked out. And right now, in this moment, as you're watching this video, your dog is sitting by that door, waiting, not eating, not sleeping, not watching TV like we imagine they do, just sitting there, staring at the one thing that separates him from you. I know that sounds simple. I know it sounds like something you already knew, but I promise you, by the end of this video, you're going to walk through your front door tonight completely differently. Because what's actually happening on the other side of that door is something nobody ever talks about. And it wrecked me when I found out. There was a study, cameras hidden inside homes, watching dogs all day while their owners were gone. And the researchers expected to see dogs napping, playing, living their little dog lives. What they actually saw, they didn't expect at all. The moment that front door closed, the dog's entire energy shifted. Tail stopped, ears fell, eyes locked onto the door. And then, like something deep inside them just took over, they walked straight to it, sat down, and didn't move. Not for 20 minutes, not for an hour, for hours. Some of them paced, some of them whimpered, so quietly you could barely hear it. Some of them just laid down right there, nose pointed at the door, and waited. And here's the thing that hit me hardest about that footage. They weren't waiting because they were trained to. They weren't waiting because they had nothing else to do. They were waiting because that door is the last place you existed in their world. Your scent is strongest, right there. Your voice was last heard, right there. The last image they have of you is you walking through that door. So they stay close to it. Because if you come back, and in their heart, they believe you will, you're coming back through that door. Now I need you to really sit with this next part. Dogs don't have a sense of time, the way we do. You know you're coming home at 6. You know it's just another Tuesday. You know everything is fine. Your dog knows none of that. To him, every single time you leave, he doesn't know if it's for 5 minutes or forever. Every departure feels the same. And the part that science confirmed that I couldn't stop thinking about is that the stress hormone in a dog's body, the same chemical that floods a human's brain during a panic attack, it spikes the moment you walk out that door. Not after a long time, not after hours. The moment the door closes. And for dogs who struggle with this the most, that feeling doesn't go back down. It just stays there. The whole time you're gone. They're not destroying your couch because they're bad. They're not barking for no reason. They're panicking, quietly, alone, with no way to tell anyone. I want you to try something for a second. Think about someone you love more than anything. Now imagine, every single morning, they walk out the door, and you have no way of knowing if they're coming back. No phone, no message, no way to reach them. Just silence. And all you can do is sit by the door and believe they'll come back. They always come back. Could you do that every day? Could you sit in that uncertainty, in that silence, in that fear, and still, the second they walked through that door, lose your mind with joy? No resentment, no cold shoulder, no where were you? Just pure, exploding happiness. Because that's what your dog does, every single day. That jump, that spin, that ridiculous amount of licking your face, that's not just a dog being hyper. That is a living creature who spent hours not knowing, and then suddenly, you were there. That's relief. That is love, without conditions. That is the most loyal thing on this planet, welcoming you home like you hung the moon, every single time, even though you left them, every single time. There's a story most people have heard. A dog in Japan whose owner never came home. And that dog, every single day, walked to the last place his person existed in his world, and waited. For 9 years. The world called it extraordinary. But here's what I think. It wasn't extraordinary because it was unusual. It was extraordinary because it's exactly what every dog does. And most of us never even notice. Your dog is doing his own version of that story, every single morning. The only difference is, you come back. You always come back. And that, to your dog, makes you the most important thing that has ever existed in his life. So what do you actually do with this? Don't make your goodbye a big emotional production. It sounds sweet, but it actually makes their anxiety worse. A calm, quiet exit tells them this is normal, that it's okay. Leave something that smells like you when you're gone. A shirt, anything. Your scent to your dog is the same as hearing your voice. Its presence. It tells him, you're still here, somewhere. And when you come home, don't brush past the greeting. Don't head straight for your phone or the kitchen. Just stop, bend down, let him have that moment, because he earned it, in a way you'll never fully see. Tonight, when you open that door, and your dog comes flying at you, like you just returned from war, remember what was happening on the other side of that door, all day. Remember what he felt. Remember what he doesn't have the words to tell you. And just hold him for a second longer than you normally would, because he sat by that door all day, believing in one thing, that you were coming back. And you did. You always do. That's everything to him. That's his whole world. If this hit you somewhere deep, share it with someone who has a dog. Subscribe so you never miss videos like this. And leave a comment. Tell me one thing your dog does when you get home. I'll be reading every single one. See you next time.